We talk all the time about pursuing moments, right? Before we get started here, I asked Mrs. Fromm to come in tonight, Mr. Voinovich, and he couldn't be here, but I think it goes without saying that everybody in this room probably feels the same way. Of course, Zach, he has his own principal at home, his mom, but for the rest of us, Ms. Fromm is the leader of our building. And I think it goes without saying how I know I feel about her and how I know you guys feel about her as well. We're pretty lucky to have her as our leader of our building. And so I had an AD meeting the other day with superintendents, ADs, and principals, and then after the meeting, a lot of the ADs were calling, around after the meeting, talking about it, and some would, was that your superintendent, was that your principal? And, some ADs, and they, maybe them and their principal don't get along real well, but for me, when they asked about my principal, and I don't have to butter her up because she's really not my boss. I consider her my teammate, but I could go on and on when I talk to other ADs about my principal, right? How she's a leader in our building. She creates a culture. I feel pretty good when I'm walking the halls of Franklin High School and my son goes to the high school here. I feel pretty good about who our leader is, okay? You can't get much better. I feel pretty good who I'm going shoulder to shoulder with in the school building.
Looks more like my head to your shoulder.
And made me think a little bit. When I was a kid growing up playing sports, I played alongside a guy that I have in here tonight. And I'm telling you, anything we did, I felt pretty good. Number one, if I ran my mouth too much, I had a really big guy next to me. Okay? But at the same time, on a baseball field, when his dad or my dad said, "Mike, you got the ball tonight," and he would go up on the mound, I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good because there was nobody stepping in the batter's box that could hit that guy. That's the reason the New York Yankees drafted him. Okay? And he was in the New York Yankees farm system. I felt pretty good. And I started thinking, man, when I go play golf in the spring and summer, and I go playing golf scrambles, and I got my old man with me, I got the ace, man. I got the ace with me. And for those of you who ever play golf, then you know what I'm talking about, BJ. I got the ace with me. Okay, the guy can play. At 50 years old, or 70, at 70 years old, he can still play. He still shoots 70, or in the high 60s. The guy can play. So when I step on the number one tee with him, I just look around. Like, I'm just trying to find out who's getting second place. You know what I'm saying? Okay? And then I start thinking about our coaching staff. And I feel pretty good tonight about the guys that are shoulder to shoulder with me. High character guys, loyal guys, culture guys. And culture, I told you this word, culture eats strategy for breakfast. I believe that. We got a great culture here. Okay? Now Mike and my dad and my closest friends know that I love poker. Right? I love poker. I love watching it. I'm a numbers guy. And I love to watch poker on TV, and they tell you what everybody's got in their hand, and then you start figuring out who's got the highest percentage to win, Savant. Okay? And I told you tonight we're pursuing moments, right? Pursuing moments all year. This is game 20. And we've been pursuing moments all year. This just happens to be a night, Camry, and we got a big time atmosphere. Okay, Kaden and Ryan, I know you're a little bit sick, but tonight is the kind of night that you don't feel sick. Okay? Nick, Cameron, Braden, Hyde. Tonight is a night where it makes your hair on your arms stand up a little bit. And all these guys over here that have played at a level or a high level know what I'm talking about. Tonight is a night that you just tighten those shoes up a little bit more, Braden. And if you're playing football, you just tighten that chin strap a little more. You get that mouthpiece in ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Okay? And so I was thinking about it. Savon, Camry, with you two, I got the ace. Right? There ain't nobody guard you guys out there. And there ain't nobody to handle you guys when you're crawl up in them. Zach, Will, a lot of other guys in here, I got the other ace, right? So I'm sitting pocket aces right now. I'm sitting pocket aces in a poker game. And we've had some games this year where we anteed up and it didn't work out. Or maybe we didn't ante up and it didn't work out. Or we anteed up or just anteed a little bit and it worked out. Okay, but tonight with this staff and with the guys I got with me tonight in a big time atmosphere and a big time game, okay, so I'm sitting at the table, it comes around to me, and I got Savon, and I got Braden, and I got Ryan, Caden, and Cameron, I got Will stroking the ball, and I got Braden Hall, who had to sit out 12 games. And he's got a lot built up in him right now. And he's going to just lay it on the line tonight as a senior. And I got Nick back that's going to do whatever he can when he's in there to help us win. And Cameron, and Zach Minton. Okay, so when it comes around to me, and they ask me what we going to do, right? I'm not taking those 5 chips. All right? I'm going to take all the chips I got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to look at everybody, Brookville included. And I'm going to push all my chips to the middle of the room tonight. And I'm telling them, I'm all in. I am all in. I ain't holding nothing back. Maximum effort tonight. I've got the ace of spades in my pocket. Okay, with you guys. It's time for you guys to be all in tonight. Leave nothing out on that court. I can feel it. There's a song, You're Too Young. I can feel it in the air tonight. I can feel it in the air tonight. I can feel it. We got to be all in. All right? Everybody in here. We'll pray now so we can get rolling, okay? Lord, we thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity to play. Thank you for these young men and this staff and the people that are part of this program. And ask you to be with both teams tonight, protect us, keep us free from injury, keep everybody safe when we travel. We'll give you all the praise and honor. Thank you for this opportunity to play in a special atmosphere. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Let's go, guys.
Look, Jim.
Straight in. 10 on 3. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's go. Okay.